Uh, right, what's going on, guys? Gamering here. Welcome back to the Exotica channel. So today I'm going to be doing a rant on Xbox One as a console in general. It's not going to be like an angry rant, which most of my rants will be in the future. Or I've just got a few things I'd like to get off my chest. It's kind of like a before you buy Xbox One. I'd just like to say the reason why I'm playing Strikes is I recently got, my friends recently got Destiny and they need a bit of leveling, so I volunteered myself to help them through a few strikes. We're doing the Omnigore strike, if you don't already know. But yeah, the second thing I'd just like to say before I go on about the rant section, I have nothing against Xbox. I'm a really big Xbox fanboy. I have been since day one. I had the original Xbox, I've had the 360, and now I've got the Xbox One finally. So, as a console in general, it's terribly broken. The OS is fine, it looks really nice, it's really clean, really easy to navigate, but for the most part, it lags, and I'm not sure whether this is just a me problem. Jeez, my accuracy was on point for a second there. But anyway, it lags, and I don't like that in an OS. Like the Xbox 360 post updates now to try and kill the Xbox One, it lags a bit now, but for the most part, while it was out in the Xbox 360, the main console, the OS never lagged. The dashboard would be up, it may take like 5 seconds, but even when it was up, it hardly ever lagged, from my personal opinion. But then you also have the problem with the constant problems to do with like party chat. It's like I got Xbox One 2 weeks ago now, I believe, and I have had probably one of the worst, oh my god, I got raped, probably one of the worst experiences in terms of service out of any console, and I owned the PS3 as well as an Xbox 360, and yeah, so the PS3 services were pretty bad to start with when the console first came out. I'm running out here like a retard, I honestly shouldn't be. But anyway, I've had 3 or 4 times now where I've had issues going into parties when, it's nothing to do with my internet. I've had strict connection on like an open wired connection. I've been having issues connecting, which shouldn't be the case, especially with somebody with my internet. I have 100 up, 100 down. So as you can imagine, it's really frustrating when you're being told you have bad internet and it's not you. But no, it's just Xbox's services that keep going down. And as you can imagine, it's very, very... I'm sure you people who have Xbox One as well will be able to kind of sympathise with me, because you experienced the same thing, I'm guessing, because I'm guessing it was a network-wide issue. So, yeah, what I'd like to go on to next is kind of talking about like the settings in general. It's like my Wi-Fi is very good and I'm quite close to the router, so I don't normally have a problem connecting on my not my PC, my laptop wirelessly or the 360 wirelessly. But with the Xbox One, for some reason, I just get this random problem where I disconnect from Xbox Live like once every 15 minutes for like a second, then it connects again. And as you can imagine, now that most games are server based and like you got your account, and if you don't have the license to your account to that Xbox, you can't play your games offline. So being taken out of a game every 15 or so minutes doesn't really give you enough time to get much done. And it's nothing to do with my internet, it's purely like Xbox, like this console. I have, like I said, I have no problem with anything, but like even now it's saying there's a problem with your broadcast, and there's nothing wrong with my internet, it's just a problem. Oh, hi Ridgeside, in the chat, I'm doing a commentary because I can't do wireless on the Xbox One, so I'm having to do it through the Xbox One because I can't use my PC at the moment without having my Xbox off, and again, that's a problem that needs to be fixed. Well, yeah, Xbox in general for me at the moment has been a really, really bad experience, and to the point where yesterday I got so annoyed and just so pissed off with it, I was really ready to just go back to the shop and trade it in for a PS4, because I can still do that at this point. But I think I'll stick with it because, you know, I just prefer the controller. And yeah, Xbox One just hasn't been too good to me at the moment. Maybe I just joined the Xbox One ownership party a bit too late, at the wrong time I should say, actually. Because maybe there is a few issues with it right now, and it'll be fixed and it'll be fine. And I know there was a lot of issues with it when it first launched. So I've heard it's better since then, but maybe I've just come at a wrong time, and yeah, it's just a problem at the moment, like an ongoing problem, which will be fixed soon. And I really do hope that, because I hate to see Microsoft go down the gutter, because again, I've been a long-term fan of the Xbox consoles. Like, I always use Windows as well, so that's made by basically the same well, not basically, it is the same company. So as you can imagine, it's really hard for me to love this console, but at the same time it's really hard for me to hate this console. And somehow it managed to make me achieve that. I somehow have managed to achieve hating this console as of right now. I'm not saying it's going to change. I'm not saying it's not going to change, but as of right now, I hate this console. Because I just can't do anything. Like, you paid so much for this console. Like, I think I paid like $350 for this because it came with a Division, and yeah, it's very annoying to have bought and spent so much money on a console for it to then not work as it was advertised to. And especially when you pay so much for the Xbox Live services. It's like, it's not cheap. It's like 40 quid a pop for a year. And, you know, it just doesn't do it for me. I'd prefer it to be, you know, just you get on, everything's fine. Maybe they're under attack by a Lizard Squad or something like that. Maybe they're not. I'm not entirely sure. I can't really judge it on that because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But I just wanted to do this little calm rant for once on why Xbox is kind of, pardon me, Jesus, that pizza's repeating on me, of kind of why the Xbox One, for the most part now, is a really sucky console. Yeah, raped night. PS4.5 going to destroy Xbox to BH. Only thing Xbox has is Halo, and that's going down the gutter. Yeah, because all Halo is spamming nades, let's be honest. I've said it before, I'll say it again. But yeah, it's kind of awkward trying to do a commentary with somebody in the chat, you know. But anyway, this is just my rant. Again, my rants are never going to be organised. Even if they're a calm rant like this, they're never going to be organised. So don't expect it to be organised. So if I'm just chatting mumbo jumbo, then it's fine. Then just don't question it. I will agree, PS4 will continue to smack Xbox in the balls. You're welcome. Will continue to smack Xbox in the balls no matter what. Just because at the moment they've got COD, which is probably one of the most played games, like of console at least. They have that. They have the Destiny exclusives, and I know most people don't even care about the exclusives anymore because they're not too like significant in the game, but still, like you have the Jade Rabbit, which is I've heard is a very good gun, but then also they have this operating system or this server now that isn't going down as much. I know they had terrible problems in the beginning, but now it's kind of cleared up, and I really hope that happens for Xbox, because from what I've been told by my friends that have had Xbox One for a lot longer than me, they've had nothing but problems with it, and the only reason they're sticking towards it is because they're an Xbox fanboy, and I respect that. But at the same time, I'm not going to stay dedicated to a console which isn't going to stay dedicated to me, if you know what I mean. So they've kind of got so caught up into making it an entertainment system rather than a gaming console. But yeah, this isn't going to be organised. I know it's not going to be organised, but I'm sure you've all played at Omnigul Strike before, so I'm just going to have to love and leave you. So yeah, I'm Gamering from Exotica. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good life, a happy day,